can't take it back, no. I've got so much left to say, but I'll take my words and walk away.
Yo, what is up guys, your boy Jabax here, back at it again with another Wizard101 video. Today I'm going to be answering one of the most common questions I get on Wizard101. And you may be surprised, it's not about the game, it's not about the community. Well, it sort of has to do with the community, just a little bit. But you guys will see here in a second. Every time when I log into the game, a bunch of fans teleport to me to the house, and they always ask me certain questions. One of the most frequent questions I get is, are you streaming? But the leading question, or the following question after that, is usually, do you think I should get into YouTube? Do you think I should start Wizard101 videos and streaming? And I'm going to give you guys my input on that today as the standings right now and how it would go for you, and personally what I think you should do to kick off your channel or to do, something else. I feel like it's an awesome community to pursue just because of how loyal all of the people are when they go onto your videos, and you'll meet some very, very, very nice people in this community. I have friends in this community that I think I'll be friends with even when the game dies, which is really crazy. So yeah, I appreciate the community in some ways. Also, on the other half though, the community can be a little bit toxic, but as you guys know, that's for every community, so we'll keep that okay. We'll keep that on our okay list. So yeah, the community is pretty nice. There's a lot of people that will look up to you and be loyal, and then there's also a bunch of people like who will be willing to collab with you. You can speak out of anybody, they'll usually answer, and it's nothing like too crazy. The community is just loyal. It's pretty loyal, and that's why I think that the community or YouTube is pretty good to pursue as of right now. I say as of right now because there's a bunch of new streamers that just recently came in to the Wiz community, and they are gaining a lot of subscribers because there's been a big switch from video making to streaming, and a bunch of people like streaming better. So now is your time to get a bunch of people to watch you if you want to stream. If you don't stream, I really wouldn't pursue doing Wizard101 YouTube because people, I don't know why, but streaming is meta at the moment. The best way to really grow out your Wizard101 YouTube channel is by streaming, and then once you hit a certain amount of sub goal, then you should pursue making videos and enjoying making videos and doing all that good and fun stuff. By all this, it means that if you're going to go into the Wiz community right now, you will want to start now. This is your best chance to start now. If you really want to pursue maybe like even getting up to like 5,000 subscribers. You should set your limits, guys, but you should also set goals for yourself. And yeah, I never thought I would reach 1,000, but it's all thanks to you guys. And it's all because I started at a good time. People enjoyed the live streams, people enjoyed the video making, and it just sort of hit me. And I wouldn't have been able to do it without a few YouTubers, but that's not but that's also a point as of right now. YouTubers are willing to look out at you even if you have just started out. They find potential in you, and that's why I might start doing collabs with littler YouTubers, because I'm still fairly little. But I feel like, it's hard to start out, and then once one person sees you, you just start thriving. So yes, now is the best time to start streaming if you really want to. Video making is a different question. I will say this right now, video making is not like the best thing you should do in the community. Even if you have a ton of great ideas, it's not the best thing as of right now. It's not as meta as streaming. That's why I've been focused on basically streaming this whole entire time. So I think what you should do, like I said earlier, is stream until you have a pretty good fan base of like 1K subscribers, and then start making videos, then start branching out and collabing. But once you get your first 1K subscribers, I think you should just stream. And a bunch of people who have over 1K subscribers still stream. They just don't do it like every day. If you guys really want to expand like super fast, the best way is to stream long hours, like every single day. But I know that's not reasonable, so pace yourself, but don't pace yourself too hard. Like maybe every other day, if you can. But if you can't, it's all good. People will still watch you. And if you guys enjoy video making, yeah, you guys will get subscribers. It's just it's going to take a lot longer than, your streaming buddies or, streaming wise. But we all know that there are cons to pursuing a Wizard101, YouTube career. I guess I'll call it a YouTube career. If you're really big into YouTube and you really think you can get big and you really want to get big, sadly, this community won't be for you. As of right now, the standings of the game basically predict the future of Wizard101 YouTube as well, which is sort of sad for a bunch of YouTubers because they're basically stuck in the dilemma of like having to do Wizard101 videos only because that's what their fan base is. And if you really want to get big, like hundreds and hundreds of Ks of, thousands of people, then the Wizard101 community is not your best community. We're saying this as of right now because the game could boom again, but it could also still keep going downhill. So you never know. The game is unpredictable and it's inevitable. Everything changes. It goes up and it goes down, and good stuff happens and bad stuff happens. So you basically just gotta let Kings Out control the YouTube scene of Wizard101 2, because the game really affects the player base, and the player base is also the people who watch YouTube. So yeah, if you're expecting to get thousands and thousands of subscribers, I'm sure you could get it. It will take a really long time. But if you really want to go that route, I guess you can. But that's a pretty big con. I didn't go into Wizard101 YouTube thinking I'll get thousands and thousands of subscribers, not even let alone even 1,000. So yeah, guys, that just shows that you guys, if you guys want something bigger, if you want your channel to be bigger, please don't pursue Wizard101 YouTube. And now for the bad side of the community. People can get on your nerves in this community, and you're just gonna have to deal with it. You'll meet people that you really like I said earlier in the video, but you'll also meet a bunch of toxic people, but you're just gonna have to deal with it. It's in every single community. I can't really put this as a con, really, because, it's sort of like, it's not really, it's sort of biased because there's, toxicity in, like, every single community, but it's just, for some reason, the toxic in Wizard101 to me is a lot different than it is in other communities. Like, it's not really like toxic as in like screaming at you and like harassing you online. It's more of just toxic, like it's just childish. It's like petty. So like if you really don't like, pettiness, you shouldn't really, do a career either, because people are gonna be petty in the comments no matter what. But like if it's just a certain type of petty, it's sort of hard to explain unless you start doing it. But it's not really a con, just because it's like it for every community. It's just sort of like a personal con for me, I guess you can say. So yeah, I think that the pros and cons basically even out. I feel like it's more on the pro side, which is really awesome, considering that it's the Wizard101. It's a card game, children's card game. But yeah, I mean, like, it's in my personal experience, like doing it for almost 5 months, it's been pretty awesome. I met a lot of nice people. I met a lot of people who I really wish I didn't meet. But, you're just going to have to deal with it. Like I said, every community. I just really, really personally have a huge bond to Wizard101. I've been playing it since I was really little. So I am used to a bunch of this stuff. I really just think that this community is a really good community to start out in. If you're planning on doing other videos with Wizard101, I suggest you not to. That would be another con, because people stick to the Wizard101 community. It's super loyal. So if you go off and do another game, people would think you're like betraying the community. So yeah, if you get a certain amount of subs, like once you get over 500 subs, you should not leave the Wizard101 community, or people will think like sort of badly of you, because like you basically just gave to the community. You basically gave to the community and then left. So that's how I could see where people come from, and I think, yeah, like I can see where people come from, like why they would not like that. So if you're planning to do other gaming, I suggest you not. That's sort of another downside. Like if you're gonna do Wizard101 videos and you get a huge fan base, but then you go plan off and do like GTA or CSGO or something like that, people will not accept that. People will want you to stick to Wizard101 because that's what you stuck to from the beginning, and that's what your whole fan base is about. And usually when your fan base is about Wizard101, it's supposed to be for Wizard101. So if you're planning on doing other games as well, I suggest you not to, but that's just my personal opinion. You can see how it works out. If it doesn't work out, you can always come back to the Wizard101 community. Just keep in mind, your channel won't thrive as much. Some people may have stopped watching you just because you went to other games and then came back, and then they really don't know like what's going on. So basically what I'm trying to say is to keep an open mind about your YouTube channel and what you really want for it before you go off and make this decision. So in conclusion, yes, I think you should start a YouTube channel on Wizard101 if you're really set to it and you really want to. And another thing is, I think if you really want to set one up, you should do it now. Now's your best time. There's been a whole load of people who've came back into the game who are willing to subscribe to and start new out. So now is your best time to start Wizard101 YouTube channel if you have not made one yet and you were thinking of making one to make videos. But anyway, guys, if you guys enjoyed the video, please drop a like down below. Also, consider hitting that subscribe button for more videos and live streams almost every day. Usually every day. I just like to say almost every day, so it's not like false advertisement. But yeah, guys, I love you guys all to death. Thank you guys so much for watching the video, and peace. Cue the outro.
King of Kings. SpongeBob, ganz schades Land und in dem Brand Gangster Schwammkopf mit der Gun. SpongeBob